Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum and good morning. I welcome you all to Happy Home School online classes. In today's session, we will be discussing the important events in the novel The Railway Children. We will recap chapters 1 till 7. We will also discuss how the lives of the three children are changed as they live through new adventures. The railway children lived happily in London with all the luxuries of life. Roberta was the eldest, Peter was the only boy, and Phyllis was the youngest daughter. They enjoyed visiting parks and museums around London with their father. But one day, two strange men came and took their father away. They got very sad. The children, along with their mother, moved to the countryside in a house called the Three Chimneys. Their life became difficult, but they tried to settle with changes around them. Their mother was a strong and a persistent woman. She told her children that they are getting poorer with time and they have to be patient until their father returns. Now, if you look at the first picture on your left, you will remember the incident when Peter was caught stealing coal from the station. The station master caught him and his sisters red handed. Peter, who was an adventurous and kind hearted boy, could not see his mother in pain. So, when his mother said that they are out of coal, he decided to steal it for her. The children and the Perks became very good friends, and they often visited the station and learned a lot about trains. They met an elderly gentleman who traveled from 9:15 daily. They got extremely happy after seeing him and bathed him regularly. The old gentleman was kind and generous. He helped the children when their mother was ill. The children and the old gentleman get very close to one another as they trusted each other. When the real children went to the station to receive their mother, who went to the town to post some letters, they come across a man who was Russian. The Russian gentleman spoke French. He was an author who had been imprisoned for writing a book on the poor people of Russia. He had come to England to find his family, but unfortunately lost his ticket and get off at the wrong station. The mother was kind and let him stay with her until he finds his family. Later, Roberta, along with the help of the old gentleman, finds the family of the Russian gentleman. The children went to the countryside near the cliffs to get some wild cherries for the Russian gentleman. There they heard a loud, shrieking sound and understood that the two trains are about to crash into one another. The children rushed to the railway track and started making loud sounds. Later, the girls stole their petticoats and signaled the driver to stop. It was a great act of bravery. The children risked their own lives to save the life of the others. For their act of courage, the railway gave them 3 golden watches. Peter hurt his leg, so Roberta went to fetch the newspaper from the Perks. She had a glimpse of the newspaper from where she saw a headline about her father. She was as cold as ice. She couldn't believe that her father would be sentenced to jail for 5 years. She came home and discussed everything with her mother. She was her mother's favorite. Her mother asked her to remain calm and keep this news a secret. Do you know what will happen next? We will find out in the next session. Do not forget to submit the assignment before 10 p.m. today. Stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.